So we'll keep you updated here at UATV as the situation in the U.S. Supreme Court continues to unfold. Back to you guys in the studio. And I'll tell you if this sign affects where you can park on campus. Arkansas on Campus starts now. Thanks guys, we're here behind Old Main where, as you can see behind me, a crowd of people has gathered to celebrate Senator Fulbright's 108th birthday party. From now until Thursday, Brian and his whiteboard will be here in the Union Mall where students can voice their opinions on the issues that are most important to them. But the most popular part of the app, the link to the detention center. By clicking here, you have access to the most recent mugshots and arrests right on your phone. Some designations only change part of the lot, so to avoid getting these, make sure you pay close attention to these. Well, gas prices actually did drop several cents today, bringing the Fayetteville average down to $3.58, but several stations in the area are still as high as $3.72. Where hopefully the kids arrive ready for a full day of learning and not quite as exhausted as I am.
I'll ask people, hey, have you voted? And they're like, oh wait, how do I do that? There needs to be a better channel of communication between the administration and the student government and the students.
ASG election season is in full swing at the University of Arkansas. But despite all the signs and campaigning, most students still don't know exactly what ASG does for them.
I don't think I really see the effect of ASG on the campus, so I'm not too interested.
I occasionally read stuff in the news that ASG has done, so yeah, I wish they had a bigger impact.
Candidate Lindsay Bach, running for secretary, agrees.
People only see the bad, but I don't think it's their fault. I think it's our fault for not showing them that ASG can do things that students really want and they really care about.
I'm here in front of the Student Union where Senate candidate Brian Barlow is trying to raise awareness about the ASG elections by asking people what they want to see changed on campus.
Anything you guys want to see changed on campus?
Candidates like Brian and Lindsay are working to help students realize how much their votes and opinions can impact campus.
If all you can say is my vote's not going to make a difference, then you're not putting any effort to endorse change against that persuasion.
Students can cast their votes for executive candidates and senators of their college until March 14th. From now until Thursday, Brian and his whiteboard will be here in the Union Mall where students can voice their opinions on the issues that are most important to them. For UATV, I'm Jocelyn Murphy.
He joins us in the studio to give us more details. Jocelyn?
Thanks, Avery. Well, gas prices actually did drop several cents today, bringing the Fayetteville average down to $3.58, but several stations in the area are still as high as $3.72.
Most days I try to carpool as much as I can, or I'll help other people out and make sure that they're carpooling with me to make sure that we're doing the best we can to ease the dents that are being put in my pockets because of gas prices.
Gas prices typically start to go up in the spring, but that rise is coming earlier than usual this year. Less than 1 month ago, the average price for a gallon of unleaded gas was $3.16. Oil prices and refinery closings are the two main factors that have led to this increase. Several American oil refineries have closed or are about to for maintenance, and crude oil prices have risen 10% in the past 2 months alone. Even with efforts to avoid using gas, it seems impossible for students like senior Mason Shaw to escape the high prices.
I drive so much to Bentonville that I'm kind of suckered into always having to buy gas. And the prices just are always one of those deals where it's pretty frustrating knowing that there's not anything that I can do about it.
Despite the rising prices here in Fayetteville, Arkansas is still almost 15 cents below the national average, with Washington and Benton County being two of the cheaper counties in the state. Now, the cheapest gas in the country was reported in Wyoming, and California still boasts the highest prices at over $4 throughout the state. Avery?
Y'all ready? Yeah. So we'll go this way.
Okay.
Bentonville parent Brandy Perry took her kids to school this morning not in her car, but on her bike. As a parent volunteer for Bike Bentonville's program, The Bike Train, Perry and other volunteers give students a safe way to be active in getting to school.
Just like a bus route. In our neighborhood, we pick up 3 other families, just at different stop signs and intersections.
The train sets assigned stops based on the number of kids participating.
The first stop on the bike train is here in Bella Vista on Wishing Springs Road. The students wait at a bike stop, much like a bus stop, for the parent volunteer leading the bike train that morning to come by and pick them up.
The goal is to teach kids healthy habits while also cutting down traffic in the area.
After potentially miles and miles in the bike train, the trail finally comes to an end here at R.E. Baker Elementary School, where hopefully the kids arrive ready for a full day of learning and not quite as exhausted as I am.
While this semester is just a test to try out the program in the area, Perry and her family have been doing a bike train for months, and she already knows the impact it's having on her kids.
So we do it once a week on Thursday, and that's how we started in September. But what I found is like Tuesday and Wednesday, my kids would wake me up and say, "Are we riding our bikes to school?" So without them telling me, "Mom, this is fantastic," I could tell by their actions that they wanted to, that they liked it and they wanted to ride.
For UATV, I'm Jocelyn Murphy.
Thanks guys, we're here behind Old Main, where as you can see behind me, a crowd of people has gathered to celebrate Senator Fulbright's 108th birthday party. Now the Fulbright College of Arts and Sciences holds the party here every year to celebrate Senator Fulbright and his achievements in the House, as well as his promotion of international awareness on campus. As part of the ceremony today, the Razorback Marching Band was here to play several songs for the Senator, including Happy Birthday, and there were several speakers, including one student who was able to give his testimony of being able to study abroad due to Senator Fulbright's endowment to the university. That's all we've got for you here. Back to you guys in the studio. Thanks, Chelsea. I'm here at the corner of College and Dixon, where the Northwest Arkansas Center for Equality is hosting a rally today in support of the overturn of Proposition 8 and DOMA. Now, as you can see behind me, they're getting a lot of support. There's a lot of energy going on. There's a lot of honking. Everybody's really excited. And a lot of planning went into today's rally. The Center for Equality's president, James Rector, says he's been up since 5 this morning trying to get everything ready. And you can see his hard work paying off because there's a lot of people who came out in support of this.
I kind of see this as both quantity and quality, and what we're getting out of this is the quality that we're showing that there's a positive image for those in support of marriage equality, and then in quantity is reaching out to individuals that don't know that that support system is here in Arkansas.
So we'll keep you updated here at UATV as the situation in the U.S. Supreme Court continues to unfold. Back to you guys in the studio.